Hey everybody, I'm Sara Wiseman. We are continuing our channeled messages that we're sort of trying to pick apart and see what they mean to us. So here it is. I love this one. And people have been asking, where can I get these teachings? I don't know yet. I don't know yet. Some of them are in Divine Astrology. If you want to sign up for that, there's a lot of this information in the monthly channeled forecasts that I provide. So you can go to the website, sarawiseman.com, and get signed up for that. And then hopefully there will be some more books coming out of channeled messages if that's what happens. It's sometimes hard to know how the channeling is going to come through. Because, for me, the channeling doesn't come through all the time. It's come through every couple years at best, like waiting, like, please give me more, but it doesn't always happen. And then when it does come, it's usually completely not what I was expecting. And anyway, so I'm just kind of waiting to see if that happens again, but we'll know soon enough or not. Letting go of attachment, right? If I'm here to do that, that's great. If not, there'll be other things to contribute to. There is no value in suffering. The life you seek is not in the pain dimension. You do not need to live there. And I want to say, for some of you, this idea, there is no value in suffering, is going to bring up either a lot of confusion or perhaps even a lot of rejection of that idea, or resistance to that idea, or anger. There is no value in suffering. Well, if there's no value in suffering, why am I suffering so much? And then it goes further. The life you seek is not in the pain dimension. What? My life is not in the pain dimension? Why am I here then? Why am I in pain? Why am I suffering and in pain all the time? You do not need to live there. This reminds me of, I think it's in Star Wars, where I don't really remember, but there's this one part where they're trying to escape and they say, these are not the droids you're looking for. And they just go past, the bad guys go past, totally misdirected, like they can't even see what's in front of them because they're looking so hard for the other thing. And this is this idea of understanding we are not here to suffer. If we are suffering, we are being asked to transcend that suffering and move to a different level. The life you seek is not in the pain dimension. Now, it's very confusing to me because a lot of you are living in first world countries and have really a level of luxury and material items provided that the rest of the world was just like, what the heck? How do we have nothing and these people have everything? And yet there's still, even with so much overabundance, there's still, it's all in our minds, the suffering and the pain. It just continues and continues, as if we've made some kind of deal, like, we'll take all the consumer items, we'll take all the wealth, we'll take all that overabundance, but we will be unhappy. It's like got to be a payoff or got to be a trade-off. Or we'll just think, okay, I've got to follow completely what society tells me or what my family told me or what I've led myself to believe about I need to succeed, or I need to make this much money, or I need to accomplish this goal, or I need to have this weight or this appearance or this type of partner, or all the many things were like, I am not enough. I need this other part before I'm whole. No. That's living in pain and suffering. If you're not fully happy with what you're doing right now, then you should be doing something else, or you should be thinking about what you're doing a whole different way. Every time you go into this victim mode of life is horrible, everything's awful, this idea, you do not need to live there. At a certain point, and I'm so aware of the level of personal tragedy that people have. And at a certain point, you decide, you take the personal responsibility, you decide that you're going to have different experiences and you're going to live in a different space. You're going to live in a different dimensionality, basically. You decide, okay, I've seen all I can experience of pain and suffering and sorrow and anger and being abused and being victimized, being addicted, all the many horrible ways we can act. And I'm just going to pop up to a different dimensionality because the life I seek is not in the pain dimension. That's enough for today, really. Just saying that the life you seek is not in the pain dimension, which means you don't have to live there. You don't need to live there. You don't have to live there. You are allowed, free, and encouraged to transform your behaviors, your thoughts, your awareness, so that that dimension no longer exists for you. This is entirely possible. It is where we're all going as part of our spiritual path. This is the destination of all. To get out of, to transcend pain, to transmute suffering, and to go to a different place. This is the human journey. Anyway, I'm Sara Wiseman, and I'll be with you next time.